frame. Might have peed a little bit. This marketplace fine. Alright, so we've been doing some stuff off camera on the Burnout truck. I tend to do that a lot, but you know, I have that on these big jobs. But I'm going to give you an update on what we've been doing, and we're actually getting ready to set the cab on. So, you know, it's going to have somewhat of a body. Hopefully it all works out well. We're probably not going to make the deadline like I was hoping for Burnout Wars next weekend, but I mean, I tried. It's kind of hard to build something in 2 weeks just on the evenings and weekends. But so I'm going to give you a quick update on the change of plans that we have. I put a new turbo on the Mac to help it for towing. Went down a little bit smaller in exhaust and whatnot. Tows so much better, spools quicker. So yeah, but the turbo that came off the Mac was an S366. So that's going on a Burnout truck now. She's going to be turboed. I'll show you that real quick, and then I'll get to showing you what we've done off camera. There she be. It's actually a John Deere turbo. Even better for, you know, rat rod stuff. Tractor turbo on an LS Burnout truck, 47 Ford. It's gonna be a Frankenstein machine, but it's gonna be cool. All right, so this is what we got done. This frame was originally a long bed frame as well, with also having them putting this front clip on. They only stitch welded their patches to tie the front clip in, so I finished welding those. And then where they cut it for the short bed, they never plated it. So I went ahead and plated it and made it a lot stronger. Went ahead and got our shifter on. First, bang, 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 bang.
Bam! Peanut butter and jam!
We're gonna be grabbing gears, you know? And I'm not gonna have to do the hydraulic throttle bearing like I thought. I was able to do some geometry and get the factory GM pedal to work. Oh, that's hot because I just welded it, but I mean, you get the idea. So yeah, so we're gonna get ready to set the cab on here, see how it goes. There it is, the cab sitting on it, roughly in place. We're gonna mock up the front clips, see how far back we need to set the cab. But yeah. That's the clutch pedal.
That's why I say can't pull it out or something.
I'll just unbolt it. Just leave it slack. All right, so we got rough mock up. The front frame horns need cut off, so it's got the body sitting, or the front clip sitting really high. But the cab's oriented pretty nice. You see it's fairly centered in the wheel well. Obviously we're going with bigger wheels and tires to accommodate the ginormous opening. You can see the inner fenders are sitting. And then you can see right there where it's front. I'm gonna buzz the front frame horns off so everything can sit down. But yeah, not too shabby. Get these frame horns buzzed off real quick. Cut some of the inner fender out. We'll be cooking with peanut oil. All right, so we're back on the Burnout truck. One more update on the end of this video here. I'll show you what we got done. Well, you seen us set the body on, and you see me set the front clip on and getting that mocked up and doing some trimmage. So we got it all trimmed, and we got it all setting down to about where she needs to go. I got some, can't really tell, I got some little hold brackets that I just mocked up just to hold it in place, and then it gets bolted to the cab back here. I just put a little tack weld there that it didn't hold. As you can see, it's lower than my finger. The fender's loose. It was a nasty unground weld tack, as you can see. Looks like a daddy long leg trying to crawl up the truck. But we got all the old crap stuff off the firewall. Everything stripped out of the cab except the steering column. I'm still zoomed in. Except the steering column. I gotta take that out, and I can't figure out how to get the cluster out. But yeah, it'd be cool to keep it in there, but I have no idea how to make those gauges work with what I'm doing. It would be really cool to put a Holley digital dash in it, but this is cheap, and that's expensive. So we're not gonna go that route yet. Maybe later. But kind of got a radiator mocked up in there somewhat. Got to do a little trimmage to make that fit, but that's probably the radiator we're gonna go with. I had it laying around from another project that it didn't work, but we're gonna get ready to pull the front clip back off. Caitlin was out last night and got the cab all swept out. It had like rat's nest galore. Yes, that's expanding foam. There was some holdage in the backs of the cab that I didn't want to leak water, so I just expanded foamed it instead of taking all the work to cut it out and patch it, because again, burnout truck, and it's not anything like crazy structural back there. Now up here in my hands in the camera, I'm gonna replace this stuff with new metal. It's quick, easy stuff because this is structural. But we're gonna get the cab fully mounted, get the rest of that stuff out. The shifter works in here, but it's gonna have to be bent. I'm gonna have to heat it up with the torch and get it so it's not under the dash. The clutch pedal, we got to do a little work to get the rod that I made up into the cab. We're going to get working on mounts here. Just boring stuff. You don't want to see me laying underneath the creeper building mounts. But, so yeah, that's what we got done on the burnout truck. It's been a very progressive video. Sorry if I missed a lot in this video. I was trying to film as much as I could. But I was just poking at this thing, quick evening work. So usually when I come in here in the evenings, I just like to jam, get stuff done. I don't do much filming in the evenings. I mostly do my filming on the weekends when I have time to take my time. But this has been my weekend project. Got more updates coming on that as well. Got all the front frame brackets cut off. We're getting ready to build front bag mounts for that. Got the track bar. Getting ready to put the track bar in on that. And getting the gooseneck plate mounted. So we've been working on absolutely everything in the shop again. It's a mess. Got a bunch of stuff needs to go to the scrapper. So yeah. Alright guys, so we got the front clip sitting nice. It's still high with these wheels and tires, but you know, we'll address that issue. Been working on a little bit of rust repair. Only the finest metal for this pig. Got the door working nice. Oh yeah. Got that all fixed up. Got my floor pan section in. Got a nice thick plate for the mount area. So we'll do that side. Did figure out how to get this out. There's a newts on the back side. I never figured that. But yeah, so there's that. I mean, it shuts. Like new, you know? But yeah, it's looking like a truck. get the front clip off here for you. Show you our little secret under the fender there. I tell you what, that's a process by itself. Here's my little hater pipe hole. I'm gonna trim it out with some nice stainless because it'll go nice with the shiny new paint. But here she be. I'm gonna finish welding everything. It's just kind of tacked up with scrap pipe I had laying around. I know it don't look pretty, but I mean, look what it's. So yeah, we got ourselves factory LS manifolds turned upside down, and then these factory LS manifolds are actually cast steel, so you can cut and weld to them, which is nice. So that makes for a cheap, easy way to make yourself some turbo manifolds. We got that mounted on there. T4 flange welded onto it there. Got our 3.5-inch hater pipe coming out the fender. And then for our crossover to connect the two sides together, I didn't go under the tranny yet, but as you can see, that comes down. And this manifold just has a straight piece of pipe coming off of it. Obviously it's long. I just left it long until I figure out how I'm gonna loop them. Got the wiring harness most of the way on. I gotta get different injectors, obviously, because we're gonna have a lot more air, so we need some more fuel. Front cover that I put on with the drain tube bung is wrong. It's gotta come out this side. I guess I should have just put one on each side.
Idiot!
But anyway, we got a new front cover sitting on the roof there. Bung's in it already, so luckily we don't have any antifreeze, so it'll just pop right back apart. Throw that other front cover on, and then our turbo drain will come. The other front cover has a 90 coming out right here. So, I mean, that'll work out really nice. And then our oil feed, this line's too short, but our oil feed will go loop around the back, and it'll come down to here. Can't see it there, that little fitting. And that'll be our oil feed. And then you can see I have this fender marked out right there. We're gonna trim that out a little bit. Then we're gonna come with a 90. And then it'll go down into the charge air cooler. And then this side will come out of the charge air cooler, 90, 90. Be a nice little quick, easy routing system. And then for air filter purposes, we're gonna use this marker light hole. I was gonna use the headlight hole because it lines up perfect. But I wanna drive this thing on the road and kind of need both headlights for that. So, you know, that's the only reason we're not doing that. I had to take my fancy valve covers off too, if you noticed from last time. The manifold upside down hits the valve cover because those other ones were stuck out to like here. But it is what it is. We're gonna probably order the eBay makes this metal engine cover and then a valve cover thing. Actually looks pretty nice for $100 or whatever it is. So we're gonna get that and paint it up to match the truck. We got the firewall painted, making it look pretty. With the wiring harness coming through there. So it'll be kind of slicked up hidden wiring. We'll go back in here. I forgot. Got the computer mounted there. I just put the Summit sticker on it. It's not a Summit computer or anything. little fuse box. That's only for the engine, so we will have another small little fuse box for all the lights and whatnot. It's got an OBD2 port. So yeah, it's coming along. I got a new deadline, and we'll hope that we make that. It is October 19th, and today is September 6th, I believe. So, got about a month. Well, less because we're going to Rod Run next week, so there's a whole week gone from that. But while we're at Rod Run, I'm going to be ordering a bunch of parts, so that way when I get back, I can get it hammered. Getting my tuning guy coming over, get it running. I'll be videoing all that as well. So yeah, I know this is a jumbled mess of video, nothing too extravagant. I wish I would have videoed more on the turbo stuff, but I'm really bad at that. I apologize. But there it is. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun little truck. Tell me what you guys think. If you like it in the comments. Enjoyed our progress on the Burnout truck. I don't know if this was the first video. No, this wasn't the first video of the Burnout truck. Either way, I hope you enjoy the Burnout truck because I'm going to enjoy the shit out of it. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Well, see you later.